Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of July 4th through 10th of 2022. So your cards are coming out nicely. We've got a couple left to come out. There's one, and we just need one more, and then we'll be ready to start. There it is. Okay. Oh, this looks good. Okay. So angels are trying to communicate with you. And it's like you've been getting some of the messages, but not completely and not really. And so it's almost like you're kind of noticing, but you're not sure, I guess, that that's for you or for real or whatever. But you can absolutely trust this. That's the message. You can trust this. And so they're telling me about claircognizance, which is your thoughts and your ideas, and clairsentience, which is your feelings, physical and emotional. And so, when both of these come up, they also mean the hearing and the vision. So all four of the senses that they use to communicate with you, your angels have been trying to get through to you. What they're saying, the message they're trying to give you is to remember who you are. And so the way these came out is claircognizance came out first, then remembering who you are, then clairsentience. So, this is bracketed by both of those, right? Remember who you are. So when you think about that, who are you? You are this amazing being who is capable of anything and everything. You can not only handle things, but you carve them and make them your own. Where everybody else does things this one particular way, you do it your own way, and it turns out much better for you. And I suppose, in some circumstances, you can't always do that. I mean, a computer program's a computer program, right? You use it the way it needs to be used. But the way you approach it, or the way you organize the paperwork to get it into the program, or, whatever it is, right? You put your own personal stamp on that. And that's how it works. It's like you've been forgetting to do that. It's like you're thinking you have to do it the way so-and-so does it. And that's just not true. Right? This is you. And so, yeah, you're forgetting that your uniqueness is your strength. Okay. They said, stop, you get it. There's something that you've been doing, like you've been doing it. It's just you thought you were supposed to or something. But you're not. You're supposed to be you. Okay. All right. And so expressing your own inner truth is the way to go. I mean, otherwise people pick up on on that you're not being you, you're not expressing who you are or what you need to say. And then, then they think you're fake. Yeah, bad idea, right? You don't want anybody to think you're fake. You want to be genuine. You need to be, fully in your own integrity and expressing your truth, even if it's, hard to say or something like that. You need to be expressing that, right? Obviously, you're going to use tact and diplomacy, and you're going to use appropriate words and things like that. Otherwise, you just drive everybody away. But but you need to still express yourself. I've had a bit of croaky throat, but this is partly yours. Right? Clearing that making sure that you can say what you need to say. So this is, okay, this is in all areas of your life. You've been holding back. You've been not saying what you need to say, and you need to at some point. I mean, it doesn't have to be all at once. You know what I often do? When there's somebody to whom I've been thinking, oh boy, I need to say this whatever to them, but I have a hard time saying that. So angels, next time I'm with them, can you guide the conversation, please? And if I am meant to say this out loud to them, can you bring the conversation around to that in a natural, flowy type of way so that I can just say it and it'll be right in there. And when it is meant to be, then it comes around to that. And then it's easy. Okay. And, if it doesn't come around to that, well, maybe you're not supposed to say it to them. Maybe you're supposed to say it to the trees and the water. Right? Okay. Now, remember to express gratitude. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're kind of going like, I know I'm trying to remember to do that. And some of the time I'm doing okay, but a lot of the times I'm just feeling out of my depth and I'm forgetting, right? And now remember, like, so the part where you're feeling out of your depth, you can separate that into a whole bunch of little wee parts, right? So be grateful that you really like that style of pen. Be grateful that you got there on time easily this morning. Be grateful that you get a little break a couple of times a day. Right? All the things, like that your chair fits you or whatever it is, right? Just be grateful for every tiny little thing all day long. And that will make everything just come into focus easier and will make everything just feel better. And so then even the things that you're not really grateful for, the parts that you're like, I don't like that part. I'm not going to be grateful for that. That's okay. But those parts then will become fewer. And you'll have more things to be grateful for. And it's a little amazing because when you start to really pay attention to how much there is to be grateful for, then you start to feel very, very fortunate, right? And the tendency or the desire to complain about anything really reduces. So yeah, feel gratitude, and that it just helps. It just helps. Everything gets better then. All right. And so the last card in your reading is success. Yeah. See, doesn't that feel better? Once you remember who you are and you're getting all the messages and you're understanding how great everything is and how you can do whatever you want, and you're remembering to be grateful, then that brings the success. That brings the like the communication. And yet, yes, it's communication with other people, but it's not always words. It's your aura, it's your energy field, it's what you project all day long, right? That's that becomes their whole perception of you. Now, a lot of times other people are not really like, so what, right? It's like, I don't care if you like me, right? But there are times when you need to make a good impression. And the success of this seems to depend, for the moment, it won't always, seems to depend upon the perspective or something, the impression that you make upon somebody else. So Maybe this is like a job interview or something like that, right? It's something where there's a choice to be made. And so it just shows that you will experience success in ways that you don't even know yet that's really the best way. Okay. All right. I don't know. The way this is coming through today, it just feels like, plucking a little bit here and a little bit there, and they're not necessarily all together. But that's how it's coming through. So we have to just trust that. Okay. All right. So here we have the daily guidance cards, and we're asking for one last bit of wisdom before we close the reading. And we'll see. There it is. Oh, have some playtime. Have some fun, right? Yeah, enjoy yourself. Take some downtime, especially like maybe the end of your workday or something. Stop in somewhere and play. Maybe go to the park or whatever you want to do. Whatever playing means to you, right? Do that. Make time to do that. And be childlike. Throw off the responsibilities for a little while. Let yourself just have some fun. Okay. All right. Well, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. And I love you. And I'll see you next time.